live. Let's see. We're just doing booth setup for. Where's the?
What?
We're here in Bryan, Texas for the Greater Brazos Valley Builders Association Homestyle and Lifestyle Expo this weekend. So I hope you're all doing well. Just a reminder that tomorrow, Saturday, 9 a.m., I'll be broadcasting from this table here because we have I Am YouTube Famous class at 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. And then I've got a stage chat, not about YouTube, but we're doing computer hacking and how not to get hacked because, of course, that's the rest of the booth is the so if you need a mouse pad, a coffee cup, you want to support a young creator, I've got Penelope here. We are setting up the art studio for tomorrow so she can make some custom pins. So a reminder that class is, I can't point to it, IamYouTubeFamous.com. Go register for there we go. I'm just testing it. I've just testing out vertical and horizontal streaming to both my YouTube channels because I realized I could do live stream to both my YouTube channels. Let's see if that's actually working because I did not think I could do vertical live streaming to the YouTube Famous, I Am YouTube Famous YouTube channel. So let's go verify to make sure that's actually working. So I hope everyone's doing well. It's Friday, it's 3:58 p.m., Friday, March 13th. Live streaming. Vertical works on YouTube with less than 50 subscribers. That's a new, that's brand new. I did not know I could do that. I can't do mobile vertical live streaming from the YouTube phone, YouTube app, but I can do it from Restream. So mind blown. I just learned something new about streaming to YouTube vertical from Restream. You don't need 50 subscribers. That is amazing. Just gonna go give myself some love on YouTube. So yeah, we're setting up for the booth. So if you're in Bryan, College Station area, the trade show is this weekend, and we're just setting up here and testing live streaming and reminding you that tomorrow is Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern. We have our weekly IamYouTubeMiss.com Ask Me Anything style class. So if you're struggling with YouTube, come and join the group. You can register for email reminders at IamYouTubeFamous.com. Right there, IamYouTubeFamous.com. Go there. There's a link to sign up for email reminders. The class style is Ask Me Anything. And we'll answer whatever questions you have about leveraging YouTube to build your audience, your known and unknown audiences. As soon as you get the YouTube algorithm working for you, YouTube's going to send you high authority backlinks to Google search, which is going to feed into AI search, and your job marketing yourself is going to be so much easier when you're dominating Google search and YouTube. And guess what? We just figured out that if you're a monetized YouTuber, Google's also going to give you a verified Google My Business location. We just discovered that with my wife's business, breathewithinyoga.com, that if you're consistent on YouTube, Google's going to give you a verified Google My Business location. So there's all these cool things you can learn in class. YouTube, IamYouTubeFamous.com. And yeah, we're just setting up for the booth. And I don't have a chair yet, so I'm literally sitting here on the ground. So I'm just going to let the live stream go on here while I keep setting up. And don't mind me. I just want to make sure I'm live streaming for a little bit to get all of our subscribers to Let me see if there's anything on the chat yet. There's nothing on the chat yet. So if you see this, hit the like, hit the comment, hit the subscribe, and let us know how we can help you get your YouTube channel working better for you. And bring you in more leads and bring you in more. I got a customer texting me right now. Is your desktop on? We advertise 24/7 tech support, which means people text me literally 24/7 to ask for computer help. See, I think I'm just going to broadcast from here tomorrow at 9 a.m. And again, you can watch us live on YouTube channel. I am YouTube famous. You can come. I'll be streaming to LinkedIn. I will be streaming to Facebook. All my socials I stream to now. So if you have any questions about YouTube, if you have any questions about, let's see. I was having a chat today because we're making plans to do our in-person I Am YouTube Famous tour across the East Coast with stops in Niagara, stops in Long Island, stops in New York City, stops in Philadelphia, stops in Stamford, Connecticut, stops in Boston, Washington, D.C., Maryland, Jacksonville, Florida. We're building this huge road tour, and I've been chatting with a bunch of authors on how we can repurpose their books, their chapter. It doesn't matter if you're an author of your own book or a co-author. We are teaching you how to leverage your book and activate your known and unknown audience. So I'm just going to show you. I brought my books for display this weekend. Because I was asking somebody today, I was like, hey, you've got a lot of books and you know how to leverage them really well. And we're teaching people how to leverage their books on YouTube. So book number 1, Brand Sharks, Unstoppable Strategies from Industry Leaders. My first book. See? I'm right there. So branding secrets, how I got started with all the different businesses I own. I don't know which one was book number 2. I think this is book number 2, Connected Leaders Academy. Shout out to Jose Escobar. Let's see. There we go. A lot of co-authors on this book, right? And we're going to be tapping into some of these co-authors on our East Coast trips. So I've got meetings with Emilio next week. I've already spoken to Brandon about Stanford. And let's see, who else is on here that I've spoken to? Oh, I just saw Raul in Tampa. And I just sent a message to Marianne. And I just spoke to Jim today. So co-author book number 2. Book number 3, Catalyze. And then my most recent book was with Dr. Martha Razzo in Chicago. Limitless, Awaken Your Power. See? Right there. So, as an author, you could be reading your book. You could be taking thoughts, examples from your chapters and expanding. There's so much video content you can be making from these books that I haven't even taught you in Saturday's YouTube University. Because, of course, I've been helping people repurpose their content, and I have content that needs to be repurposed. So,
how's it going?
The cart with the chairs is going around, so I think I need to go find out how I get some chairs for our booth. So, we will see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, on Zoom, broadcasted on YouTube, broadcasted on Facebook, broadcasted on LinkedIn. And if you're here in Bryan College Station, I'm on stage at noon, so 12 p.m. tomorrow, talking about how to not get hacked back up. Make sure you get a recovery plan, and I'll be reminding everyone that. Yes, please. I wasn't sure how I got a chair. So.
Well, well, whoever asked, that's
all right.
Yeah,
fair enough.
All right, perfect.
Ask and you shall receive. We got chairs for our booth, so that's amazing. So, what am I gonna say? Authors. And this doesn't even include comic book. There is a comic book that we've been waiting on for a while with the help of Jose Escobar and the Connected Leaders Academy. We got a comic book coming out with a hacker character in it. The hacker's me. And yeah, no. All of you business owners, authors, artists, there is so many ways for you to get in front of the camera like this. I'm using a MacBook right now. I can do both vertical and horizontal stream to TikTok, Rumble, Substack, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. All you need to do is activate your audience. You got an audience who knows, likes, and trusts you, and you just needed a laptop and broadcast software. We're using a Restream. And you just need to tell your audience what time you're going to be live. So we're live every Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern on YouTube University. If you want to get into the Zoom room and ask questions, go sign up at IamYouTubeFamous.com. The banner, my phone number is right there. You can call me, you can text me, you can WhatsApp me. And if you want to get started with YouTube, or you're stuck with YouTube, or you're just not sure where to go because you got too many questions and not enough answers, reach out and we will formulate a plan for you to get your audiences reactivated and start streaming. Because if people don't know you exist, they're not going to call you. You can have all the tools in the world. You can have Google My Business, you can have a website, you can have billboards, you can have a booth at a trade show like this, but if people don't know you exist, they're not even going to remember or think about you. And that is the whole purpose of YouTube University on Saturdays, 9 a.m. Eastern, is to give you some ideas to get over your writer's block, your idea block, offers. You need to have offers for your customers, because if people don't know what you do and don't know how to pay you because you have no offer, you're just going to be stuck. And that's what we help you activate and get over on Saturdays, 9 a.m. Eastern on YouTube University. So I know I've chatted with a bunch of people this week, and that's what I do. I chat with you and I find out what business you're in, what you've currently been offering, help you come up with new offers, come up with pricing, and just get visible. And make sure you have right things in the right places, email, newsletter, website, social media. If your computer's not great, I will help you with your computer. We'll help you get a new computer if you need a new computer. If your camera's no good, if your audio's no good, if your lighting's no good, if your sound's no good, all that stuff is just technical limitations. We can easily go buy new gear and get you past that technical limitation. So, I got a little artist here working on her. How's it going over there? She's got headphones on. She can't hear me. I got a little bit of setup, but I've got crayons and markers in my way. So maybe we'll just leave everything underneath the table. Anyway, you got technology questions. You have questions about backup. You got questions about your website. Questions about how to send traffic, how to get visible. Come drop into YouTube University Saturdays, 9 a.m. Eastern. You can register at IamYouTubeFamous.com. My sign is right there. IamYouTubeFamous.com. Text me, call me, phone me, WhatsApp me, and tell me why you're not posting 1 video per week on all the platforms. You can do it simultaneously using Restream. It is literally free to stream to 2 platforms. I've got a paid account, so I can stream to like 8 of them at the same time, and also connects to Zoom. So if you're hosting, that's what we've been doing with a couple friends, is helping them elevate their Zoom presence, because they usually use Zoom to have this Restream platform is good for up to 10 participants at one time. If you need more than 10 at one time, you would just connect it to Zoom. You can run all your meetings on Zoom and then just stream them to YouTube. But you can also use Restream to save to your computer or save to the cloud, however you want that video footage in the future. It's super simple to empower yourself to get video content created. It doesn't matter what business you're in, because your customers are interested in what you do. So it doesn't matter if that is. It doesn't matter what business you are in. People want to know that you're still in business, what services you offer, what products you offer, times of operation, all that stuff. Make content. Get that on YouTube, get that on Facebook, get that on LinkedIn. Add those videos to your Google My Business, because when people start to search for you and they find you, they're already going to know, like, and trust you. Let's go see. Is this computer on? Because if this computer's on, I'm going to do remote support for this guy, because I can sit here till 5 and then I got to go and eat something. So I know I was talking too much, and I was like, I should text my customer back. If you're just tuning in, go register. IamYouTubeFamous.com. And we will show you how to get more eyeballs on your website, on your content, on your offers. Okay, I'm going to go do remote support. I'm going to keep live streaming because I got to go do some remote support. Go fix some computers in Canada, remotely from Texas.
Quickly, not trying to interrupt your live, but what the heck is that meant to be?
I don't know.
This is why I don't like using AI as coloring.
My daughter's complaining about AI art, and I completely agree. It's a nice tool, but sometimes it can be infuriating if it's not generating what you want to see. Okay, so let me go see if these computers are on. This is what I do 24/7. Businesses, nonprofits, charities ask for help, and we help them out with their technology, help them out with building their presence. Okay, these computers are done. Let me know when your computer is on. I've got one customer saying that their Google Calendar does not link to their website anymore. I don't think it's an issue on their website. I think it's an issue with the permissions on their Google Calendar. And somebody else is telling me they can't do a send and receive in Microsoft Outlook. But that's a Gmail account, and they're famously not that compatible, but people still like using Microsoft Outlook, so those generally end up being little band-aid fixes where we fix something until it breaks again, until you can condition somebody to move off of like a free Gmail account over to using the web browser. But that's a huge change management issue when it comes to users and technology. People have learned to use one thing, and sometimes a change management procedure to get them from a piece of technology to a new piece of technology, it could take you weeks, months, or they may not even adopt it at all. So I don't feel envious of any users in corporate where they are dealing with tens or hundreds or thousands of users, and then having to deal with the change management aspect of introducing new technology to people. Okay, let's see if this other computer's on.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
I can hear some music in the background, so I'm assuming these YouTube videos are going to get hit with copyright violations. Wow, YouTube update. YouTube's coming after TV. I've got a chat with this guy in Texas next week. He helps YouTube accounts larger than 20,000 subscribers. We help you to get to your first 1,000 and your 4,000 watch hours so you can get to monetization. And then I can hand you off to somebody else. Or you can stay with us at IamYouTubeFamous.com. But update on YouTube. They've increased the maximum thumbnail size. So thumbnails have gone from 2 megabytes to 50 megabytes. That's an amazing difference, because it's one thing I always wondered with YouTube. It's like when you go to make thumbnails for your videos, you're really limited to the maximum. And if you're using AI to generate your YouTube thumbnails, it will Google Gemini and ChatGPT and all these AI image generators will generate nice thumbnails for you based on, you can type your YouTube URL in and these AI tools will generate a thumbnail for you. But generally that thumbnail file size is larger than YouTube supports. And now, which I always thought, hey, if YouTube's taking high quality video, why aren't they taking a high quality thumbnail? That limit's been increased from 2 to 50. So that's a huge thing. This is what we share with you every Saturday. All the new tips and tricks that we, as YouTube partners, because both my wife and I are monetized, we learn new stuff every single week from YouTube. And I know it can be a lot of information overload, but that's why we have this complimentary class for everyone on Saturdays at 9 a.m. Eastern. Review what's going on and where you may be stuck, so we can give you some creative ideas to get unstuck. You just want me to set the alarm for 5 and we'll leave here at 5? Okay, well, I'm going to wrap this up because I've got a couple more things to put on the table here. I just wanted to test data quality from inside this trade show in Bryan, Texas. And because when I walked in, I only had 1 bar, but now I got 4 bars. So as long as the video quality looks okay, then we're ready to go for testing tomorrow. Okay, I'm being told to wait 15 minutes for a computer to turn on, so that's fine. I will just keep chatting with you, the audience. So I was talking to a co-author. I was talking to Jim Hetherington today about his event coming up in May 30th in Philadelphia. So we got a huge goal of, it's America's 250th birthday, and he's got an event a Guinness World Record event, and I've never been invited to a Guinness World Record event, and I was like, well, this is gonna be super cool. Just imagine, 100 and they want 130 authors, and I'm like, why don't we go for 250? Why don't we spend the next couple months advertising to get 250 authors together in Philadelphia and do a Guinness World Record attempt to break a record? So 250 authors and a co-author book, and teach authors how to leverage their book to become an authority on YouTube. I think that would sound incredibly amazing to do, because I'm already going to be in the area. He's going to be in the area, and that's what we do at YouTube University, is teach you how to get in front of the camera, make video content, and promote your knowledge, promote your authority. So when your future customers come looking for you, you show up on YouTube. And if you show up on YouTube, you're going to show up on Google search. And that's all it takes to increase the visibility in your business, or increase the visibility for your books, increase the visibility for your offers, increase the visibility of your knowledge and your authority, is make one video a week. That's 52 videos in a year. And if you put your name and your business in the title, if you name things properly on YouTube with a title, and you put all your links in your description, and you organically promote yourself and make one video a week, YouTube's going to love you, and YouTube's going to promote you onto Google search. And guess what? Because titles and descriptions in YouTube are text-based, they are indexed by AI, and you will be able to gamify and load and be referred to by both Google, both YouTube, and all the AI search tools out there. No brainer. It's a win-win. Leverage your knowledge, leverage the content that you're already putting out there. Yes, Facebook's great, Instagram's great, TikTok's great, LinkedIn's great. All the social medias are great. It's a way for you to promote yourself. But all those other social medias that require a username and password are walled gardens. So while they do help you rank on Google search, they don't create as many high authority backlinks that YouTube does. So I'm going to say this again. You're already making content for your social media to promote yourself. You're already making content. So take that content you've already done, your books, your blogs, your PDFs that you've made. Look, I've made PDFs. I made PDFs back in 2021 for Don't Get Hacked, Call Me for Help, my show on movepoentertainment.com. I made a PDF. The QR code goes to my password episode, and I made this PDF about how to make strong, secure passwords that you can remember without using a password manager. So I made this for one of my YouTube videos, and I share this everywhere as I go, because a lot of people hate passwords, and passwords are super simple. You may think they're not super simple, but they're super simple. So I made this homework assignment, which is literally recording the website or app you're using, the date, the username or email address you're using for that particular app, old password. And if you can't remember what the old password is, if you scan this QR code, it takes you to the video where I teach you to make a list of all your accounts and go through and test your passwords to see if you can get into your accounts. And if you can't, it's time to do a password reset. And what you're going to do is make a new password, a new easy peasy password, which is a sentence of 4 to 7 words. Why would you want to make a password of 4 to 7 words? Well, 16 characters is the key to have an unbreakable password. As long as your passwords are 16 characters long, they cannot be brute forced by AI or any hackers out there. 16 characters seems long, but really, just make up a sentence of 4 to 7 words. if you make a sentence, you're gonna remember it. The next step on this is to record whether or not you use two-factor authentication, and that is SMS, email code, or authenticator app. And then you just want to go and test and make sure your password is strong. So I made this handout because I do a lot of stage talks about how secure your passwords are. And I know number one thing I hear from all my customers, no matter if they're 20, 34, no matter what age they are, people despise passwords. They hate them with a passion. And that always irked me that they hate them, because I'm like, well, if you're making a password, we just need to test it a couple times. So make a new password and then go and test if you can log in and log out, log in and log out, log in and log out. Because if you can test that, you're going to remember your password. And of course, you want to either store them in a password manager on your phone. So for example, I use LastPass. LastPass is free for residential use, so you can't have it on multiple devices, but I only store passwords on my phone. And my phone is protected by my Face ID, so every time my daughter or my wife or myself makes a new password, I'm literally just going through my password sheet and then recording it in LastPass. And then when we're locked out of something, we're like, hey, let me go make I'm like, oh wait, we changed our password a month. There's some accounts you don't log into very often, and that is why it's good to have them recorded either on, I don't know if I got a journal here. Let's see.
What do you need a journal?
I was talking about the PDF I made for passwords, right? So what Dad did was, a lot of people hate passwords, right? So what I thought was, I made a video on YouTube, and it steps you through getting yourself unlocked out of your accounts. So you can watch me on YouTube, and I step you through making a list of all your accounts and passwords, changing your passwords, going through password recovery steps, and making sure that you're making strong, secure passwords that you can remember. I know a lot of people like using password generators, but the challenge of password generators... did I go to sleep?
Yeah.
No, I think we're still alive here. We're still alive.
Okay, just what do you think of this?
Look, we're making art while we...
It's not art, it's coloring a page it's just coloring a stupid page.
It's an
not
offer.
art.
This
not
is an example,
art.
an offer. It is. It's AI art. So my daughter hates AI art. And
I
guess
hate
what?
it, I'm being forced to.
That whole YouTube thing is made in Gemini. So that was literally created by Google Gemini. I'm sorry.
Don't like AI, I'm forced to by my parents.
No, we're just teaching you to create... Yeah, but all your pins are hand-drawn art.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the offer. This is an example of an offer. If you don't know what an offer is in your business, this is an example of an offer. So what you do and the prices you charge is an example of an offer. So this is what we're going to have the pin maker here tomorrow, and my daughter does custom pins. But you ask her what... Do you have your pins here? No, we didn't bring any today. So she'll draw. She's got this pin maker, and she'll make small like pins that you pin on your purse or your shirt or whatever. She's an artist, so she likes drawing them by hand and coloring them by hand, and then she pops them into the pin maker, makes pins. So
I have some examples of my art.
yeah, we're gonna show some examples of her art.
Give me 1 sec.
So just hold tight. I'll show you some examples of her art.
Come on, what's a good piece of art?
This is not an example of her art. This is AI generated. That's just the sign for the booth, because while I'm teaching tomorrow at 12 noon about how to get not hacked, She's going to be manning the booth and trying to make some dollar bills.
Okay, found it finally.
So this is an example of hand-drawn art. So on her YouTube channel, which is what's your channel name?
Mind Misty.
Is it 11?
I can show it. Give me-
So we're going to show you what her YouTube channel name is because I'm blanking right now. So
It's Mind Mystique, and the @ is Mind Mystique at Mind Mystique 11. That's capital.
So Mind Mystique 11 at Mind Mystique 11 is her YouTube channel, and as an example of some of her videos, is she'll do. She's a creator. She's a young creator, so she is literally making art. Sometimes it's hand drawn art like this. Okay, let's see. Here's on the vertical. Hand drawn art like this. So on her website, which is everythingbutolives.base44.app. That's the website right now. She coded that website. She made it all by herself. I've linked the credit card detail, the payment structure in there, but she made that all by herself. You can request custom art. So she will hand draw art for you and put it in a little pin. So we'll live stream this tomorrow so you just understand the process. So we've got a couple requests for some hand-drawn pins, and she's also doing bracelets, charms, and trinkets. So these are Penelope's offers. So I've got to take some photos of these and put them on her Facebook tomorrow. There we go. Maybe if I sit back, you can see me better. Anyway. So yes, so my daughter likes hand-drawn art and not so much AI art, but this is how I explain AI to anybody in YouTube University. It's great to, when you're stuck as an artist and stuck on your creative journey or as a business owner, AI can help get past the stuckness. It's like when you're an author and you're told to write chapters and you've got ideas, and then you'll be writing and writing and writing. You might experience writer's block. Well, the same thing happens to artists, or
It's called art.
art block. It's called art block, as my daughter says. It's called art block. So writers run into writer's block, artists run into artist block, live streamers run into streaming block. They're like, I'm sick and tired of like making video content. And my response is, I understand. I completely understand. This is why it's nice to pick 1 hour per week, pick the same hour of the same day during the week and go live, even if you've got no ideas. Once you get some commenters in your chat, let me see if I got anybody in the chat. I'm completely ignoring the chat right now. Yeah, I got somebody in the chat right now. Hello. Thanks for watching. Here we go. Let's see. We got any more art in here?
Most of that is my
Some of this
older
stuff's cute, man. This stuff's cute. Look. Happy New Year. And this one's cute too.
art. Yeah, that's Bobette from Dandy's World.
Bobette from Dandy's World. Look at that. So if you want to commission Penelope Duffy to make you some art for your business, you want some custom pins for an event, go to, do we have contact us details on your website yet? everythingbutolives.base44.app. Send us a message there and we'll send you prices for custom pins. Why'd you got 3 different prices?
No, small pins, big pins, custom pins. Small custom pin is $5.
Okay, so what's the
Custom
difference
big
between
pin.
a small pin and a custom small pin?
So I'm selling my pins I already have made.
Okay.
Those are the normal pins.
Okay.
But then my custom.
So if you have to draw a new one tomorrow, then
They
you're
pay
adding $2
$5.
onto it. See? You always have to check with business owners to make sure they know their pricing and their offers and their essential matter. You start from here and you go up with your pricing and your offers. So here's some more examples of the arts that my daughter draws and live streams on her YouTube channel. So the sky's the limit for any of you creators out there. It's like our friend May 23rd, 24th. Don't quote me on those dates. We're going to be in New York at the White Room teaching I am YouTubeFamous.com in-person boot camp. And they have they make and reupholster furniture and I think I'm such a furniture nerd. I told them, I'm like, I told Morris, you should set up a live stream of furniture rehab and making custom furniture and reupholstery, because I would watch that stuff all day long. And you're like, who'd watch that? I would watch that. I am the unknown audience of furniture making and creation and repairing. And if I would watch that all day long, just because I think it's an art and it's pretty creative. So I would watch it. So if you want to learn how to live stream to YouTube and all the other media channels easier and more effectively, come join us. Saturday, I'll be running YouTube University from this booth tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern. Yes, that is 8 a.m. Central, 7 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 6 a.m. Pacific, and also 5 p.m. Dubai time. Okay, I think that was the end of the art in here, but all these examples we can give you of, you could literally, if you're an artist selling art, you could literally go on YouTube and live stream you drawing your art and then sell that online. And it's free to do that. It's free to do that. If you're an author, you can distill all your information from your book and use YouTube as your number one salesperson for your book. Drop your links on Amazon or however you sell it. You could sit there and literally record your book and turn that into an audiobook. Sky's the limit. There's so many things you can do with your books. Showcasing your art, or showcasing your what I'll be doing tomorrow is I'll be leading a chat talking about how to protect how to make password changes easy and simple, because I've already done all the work. I made a episode about the offline password manager on how to make your life easy when it comes to passwords.
Mike will get here in the morning, son. And he'll be the
I'm
one
going
that
to
decides
disconnect right now because we're
if he
probably
likes
getting
how we
our
play it
neighbors
out.
here setting up, so I don't want to interrupt them setting up. So I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern on. Go register at IamYouTubeFamous.com or text me, call me. My phone number's right there behind me, and I'll see you tomorrow.